Look, I'm just gonna say what nobody else in this dropshipping space wants to admit. Traditional dropshipping is dead in 2026. And you probably already know this if you've wasted money on ineffective courses or burned through ad spend with absolutely nothing to show for it. But there is a new model that changes everything. And trust me, the people who adapt to this new model of dropshipping are gonna be the ones that not just survive in 2026, but absolutely thrive. While everyone else is drowning in losing money on ads, trying to figure out why the Shopify stores are not working anymore. Now, I didn't figure this out because I'm special. I was exactly where many of you are right now. Broke, frustrated, about to give up. Throughout college, I lost everything I saved for my part-time jobs trying to make dropshipping work. I was literally charging electric scooters every night from 8 p.m. to 10 p.m. and then waking up at 4 to 5 in the morning to drop them off just to save an extra $50 a day to then light it on fire on Facebook ads. And I did exactly what you're probably doing right now. Finding products on AliExpress, setting up Shopify stores, using some cool AI tools to make it look a little pretty, and then burn money on ads. I even tried the upgraded version that everyone's now talking about called branded dropshipping. You know, better suppliers, custom packaging, making the store look a little bit more branded, but nothing worked. And then I discovered this one shift that I'm about to show you that completely changed the game for me. And this shift has not just changed my business, it's changed my entire life. I went from splitting rent with 4 guys in a 1-bedroom apartment to building an online business that makes me well over $500,000 per month, buying my dream cars in cash, and lived in over 17 countries in the last 12 months, retiring my parents and my wife, putting a dream Rolex on every single one of their wrists. And by the way, I say none of this to impress you, but to impress upon you how powerful this new strategy is that I'm about to show you. Because it's not about finding winning products or mastering some complicated Facebook ad strategy. It's about finding and creating real solutions for specific problems in communities where people desperately have problems that they're willing to solve and pay you money for. So what exactly is different about this approach? 3 things. First, this method does not chase high-cost, heavy overhead physical products. Instead, we're dropshipping digital products that have 0 inventory cost. Secondly, when it comes to getting traffic, we're not spending any money on ads. We are finding interested, hungry buyers for our products with purely organic marketing. So not a single dime is spent on advertising and profitability goes through the roof. And thirdly, you don't need to waste hours dragging and dropping custom websites on Shopify, importing fake reviews from AliExpress like everyone else does to build a high-converting website. No. We're actually going to use newly released AI technology, literally released in the last 4 weeks, to build a custom AI website that is already proven to make sales. That way, you don't have to lift a finger to making this product. So here's the thing. Dropshipping itself isn't dead, but the way that everyone's been doing the last couple of years is completely done in 2026. Let me explain this evolution. So first, there's traditional dropshipping. This is what 95% of people are still doing. Stuff like AliExpress products, 2 to 3 shipping time, constant customer complaints, returns, disputes, and if you're lucky, you're going to walk away with 10 to 20% profit margins after product and advertising costs. You're going to get one winner product after testing hundreds of products, only to find out that that product lasts you a couple months before you burn out that niche. Then there's branded dropshipping. This is the evolved version. Better suppliers, faster shipping, custom packaging, products that look a little bit more branded. But you're still losing so much money because you're working with physical inventory that you got to ship over in a warehouse. You're burning money on ads, usually $50 to $100 a day, even thousands of dollars a day on ads, and you're still fighting for the same customers as millions of other stores that are selling the same products that you are. And then there's the third new way, called digital dropshipping. This is a new model that I'd recently discovered where we dropship not physical products, but digital products. Products that have no inventory, no shipping, no returns, and 80 to 90% plus profit margins. Plus, you never pay for ads because everything is done organically. Now, let me tell you why traditional dropshipping isn't working, and then we're going to jump into the step-by-step of how this new model works. First off, let me tell you, it's not my opinion. It's literally data. Numbers that don't lie. The data is scary. The first problem is that ad costs have literally exploded. Facebook CPMs are up 89% in the last 2 years. So what used to cost $20 that you have to pay now costs $38 to reach the same amount of people. Your ad budget is literally getting crushed, and you're going to have to spend minimum a few $100s a day just to get enough data in order for Facebook to get you a couple quality customers. The second problem is that the competition in this dropshipping space is getting absolutely ridiculous. There are over 7.2 million active Shopify stores compared to 1.7 million just a couple years ago in 2021. And they're literally all selling the same exact products from the same suppliers that you are. What makes you think you have a competitive edge? And the third problem is that physical products are an absolute nightmare. Usually, just the product itself is going to be 30 to 40% of the price that you charge. Not to mention shipping costs, processing fees, 5 to 10% of people who actually request for a return, the customer service headache that you have to deal with while you're literally fighting for scraps. Most dropshippers are thrilled if they can get a 15, 20% margin. In fact, when I was doing dropshipping, I was consistently making $30,000 per month, which sounds awesome, yet I took home $0 because all of that went to ads and the product costs. And the fourth problem is the technical complexity. I don't know about you, but as a beginner with no technical experience, setting up a Shopify store, connecting payment processors, managing inventory, dealing with suppliers, handling customer service, managing returns, my gosh, it was so complicated and exhausting. Now this takes me to the new way, called the Digital Dropshipping method. While everyone else is trying to find random products on AliExpress, try to mark them up 2 to 3x and then run some ads to them, hoping something sticks, you're building a real sustainable business focused on selling digital products, real solutions to problems that people have. Right now, there are massive communities online of people trying to build online businesses. People just like you and I trying to escape the 9 to 5, who want to travel the world, who want to quit their jobs. And the problem is they're overwhelmed by all of this information and they just don't know where to start. And they're so sick and tired of losing money on failed attempts when it comes to starting online businesses. So instead of trying to sell them on a $30 ring light with a $5 profit margin, what if you would just connect them with a comprehensive digital product, some type of training that solves their exact problem? And if you're wondering, are people actually buying these digital products? Well, how about I share with you Lila, a college student who also works a full-time job. She made $12,000 without ever showing her face online using this digital dropshipping method. You're gonna love this one. Brandon has an account where he makes AI content. He literally gave it a completely different name. He calls this AI avatar right here, Jojo. And this account has gained 800 followers in the last 30 days that he started from complete scratch. And he's already made $560 in pure profits selling digital products that he didn't have to create, that he doesn't have to worry about shipping. And he never showed his face one time or even turned on a camera to record himself because AI made the content for him. So when it comes to niches, I always like to talk about the 3 big evergreen niches of health, wealth, and relationships. You can make a product teaching people how to improve in relationships, like dating and marriage. You can sell a digital product that has to do with losing weight, getting in better shape, getting six-pack abs, becoming healthier, dieting, and you can do a wealth product, which is teaching people how to start an online business, make more money, investing. Given that I'm the most passionate about business, I personally decided to focus on the business niche. So let me show you a couple examples of how this works. So let me show you exactly how to find digital products. So first off, let's go to Allen.store. This is the equivalent of AliExpress. The only difference is it's a marketplace that doesn't sell physical products. It's where businesses list their digital products on here. Okay, so you come down here, you'll see there's all these awesome products. Okay, there's a mindset book called The Success Switch, $15. There's a product here called Digital Product Sales Mastery, a business listed here. $147 product, pays 85% commission, which means if you sell the product, you make $124 per sale. If you really like fitness, check this out. There's a fitness ebook that's $67. It comes with a fitness course and it pays 100% commissions, 3-hour six-pack, teaching people how to get in really good shape with only 3 hours a week of working out. All you got to do is literally choose up to 3 of these products, and in 60 seconds, you now have done for you digital products that you can start selling right away. Now, let me show you one of my students, Lila, who started just a few months ago, 23-year-old college student, also working a full-time job, and with less than 100 followers, she made 12 grand in the last few months. Let me just show you one of her videos that she posts. This one's only 7 seconds long. Do you see how simple this is? This video right here, by the way, got her 1,400 views, which, by the way, to get about 1,000 views, you're typically gonna have to pay about $20. So just making a 7-second video like this, 1,500 views, that's about $30 that you'd have to pay on ads to generate the same amount of views, she did for free. And if you're thinking, well, 1,500 views doesn't look like a lot of views, you do realize that if that were actually in person, that's a small stadium of people. In making videos like this, she has literally made over $12,000. In fact, let me just play a segment from an interview I recently did with her where she breaks down the full strategy.
I made about $5,300 in the past 2.5 months that I started. I made $900 in like the span of 7 minutes. It was absolutely insane.
And by the way, I don't have enough time in this video, but if you want to know the exact full step-by-step breakdown of how exactly faceless profiles like Lila's are making $5,000, $10,000, some even $20,000 a month, check the first link in the description for a full masterclass training on YouTube that I put together for you that shows you exactly how. Again, that's the first link in the description. Let me show you exactly how to find these opportunities yourself, because the difference between the old traditional way of finding dropshipping products on AliExpress versus the problems first approach is massive. The first thing I want you to do is go to online communities on social media platforms that you already hang out on. Go to Instagram, go to TikTok, and just go into the search bar and type in a keyword. You can type in anything as it relates to the niche that you want to do. So if we go here to Instagram, we want to learn how to make money online, we can literally just type make money online. And when you hit enter, you'll see all of these Instagram accounts that start showing up that literally all talk about stuff like this. Like, let's just open up this one, Abundance with Chelsea, Kristen's, right? And you know, because they typically all have make money online inside of their bio. And so you'll see, okay, this is cool. She sells some type of product. She went from $0 to $15,000 a month in less than 6 months. Cool. And you'll see all the different types of content that she makes. You'll see this one here. This is another one. She's actually got a much larger following, and she has a training here on that, right? You see this one over here, Kristen's Fortune Builder, turning your IG into an ATM with digital products, 100,000 in 4 months. You see how simple this is? Okay. Now this is what I want you to see. If you want to do this faceless, because you don't want to share a face, just type in the word faceless, and you'll see all these different faceless accounts start to pop up, okay? If you want to type in fitness tips and just type that in, and look at all these fitness ones that start going in, okay? If you're thinking about dating or marriage or whatever relationship type product, type that in, and you'll see all these different dating coaches and dating experts pop up. And all you have to do is go to their profile and watch their content. Click through and look at a couple of their videos and look to see what type of content are they making? What are the pain points that they talk about? And this will give you the content idea that you can then use to either find digital products that are also like that, or use AI to make your own digital product. Now, once you get clear on what type of content you want to make, then I want you to identify the specific pain points. What are they struggling with? What are the solutions that they're desperately searching for? And thirdly, you just got to connect these types of people that are looking for that content with digital products that actually solve those exact problems. Now, here's where it gets even better. Do you remember how complicated it is to set up a Shopify store where you literally have to drag and drop and spend hours trying to build out the most beautiful page? And then you feel a little sleazy and dirty on the inside because then you go to AliExpress and you import in some random fake reviews from weird countries that you don't even know if they're legit reviews. Well, watch this. With new AI technology, you don't have to do any of that icky stuff that just makes you feel not good. This is what I want you to do. You can go over to places like Allen.store and check this out. The moment you select on those 3 products that you like, you come down here to create AI website. And then all you got to do is type in your Instagram handle. If you don't have an Instagram handle or TikTok handle, no problem. Just type in your first and last name. So for me, I'll just put in Richard Uzi. Okay, that's my main Instagram account, which by the way, if you don't follow me on Instagram, I'll put it right here. Make sure you drop me a follow there because I can't make that many YouTube videos for you just because how long these take. But every single day I'm posting stories that drop tactical value. And also I try to respond to all my DMs, answer your guys' questions. So feel free to drop me a follow there. And by the way, if you want to do this completely faceless or even make up some random name because you want to use an AI avatar, feel free as well. I know a whole bunch of people that do that. And all you got to do is once you hit next, choose the profile photo that you want to use. Okay, let's use this penguin here. I think it's kind of cute, right? You can also just upload your own profile photo. And then once you're there, put in your name and email so it can actually email you over the custom built website. Now, once I do that here and I hit next, go ahead and choose your color. All right. So once we're here, I think this forest green looks kind of cool. So we're just going to tap on generate website. And then all we're going to do is we're going to give it about 15, 20 seconds. And as you can see right now, before your eyes, the AI will literally build you a custom done-for-you website in less than 60 seconds. I'm talking full product pages, full checkout pages. Just like that, the website is 100% done. Let's open up one of these here, okay? If you look at the actual page, you see you have the photo. It will give a demonstration of the product, all the website description, the copy of what explains the product, the pricing, the discount, and even the payment filled out information where people can just put in their credit card information and buy. It's literally all done for you. How crazy is that? This is why you don't need any technical skills. You do not have to hire developers, and you don't need to spend days or weeks learning how to drag and drop your way to building a store. Just use one click of a button and cutting-edge AI tools like Allen that I just showed you and build yourself a store. Which takes us now to the most important step, the real game changer that makes digital dropshipping superior to all the other ways of dropshipping, and you never even have to spend a single penny on ads. Instead of burning 50 to 100 a day on Facebook ads, praying for some sales, use AI to create simple organic content that gets free organic reach. You see, Instagram and TikTok are desperately trying to compete with each other for users right now. And so what they're doing is they're giving massive amounts of free reach to new accounts that are starting from 0 followers as long as they post consistently, meaning 1 to 2 videos a day. Now, what we'll use AI to do is actually to write out the content and make the content for us. That way, the algorithm will push this video out to thousands of people for absolutely free. Let me show you a couple of examples, okay? This video right here got over 2 million views. Let's actually just play this right now. Kayla this profile, and I know because I personally helped her grow her account from 0 to over 10,000 followers, and she did that in less than 90 days, by the way. Just because of that one post, she has made over 8,000 in sales from selling digital products that she didn't even have to make herself. And if you're thinking, well, I don't want to show my face at all, how about we just use AI to make an AI avatar? Because this video right here by this account called Emily, let's just play this video and watch this right now.
And I've helped my creator make over $16,000 in just 80 days. Stop fearing AI and start using it. Drop info below to learn how to build your own AI income stream. I'm not even human and
You see how crazy this is? Well, first off, this is a crazy thing. This actually looks kind of real, right? But the thing is, it's not actually a real video. Most people, if they pay attention, they'll know it's not real. She literally addresses that she's not human, and people still like the video because they're just so mind blown by the concept right now of AI content. Remember, people don't care if it's human or if it's AI as long as it solves the problem. And in this case, she's teaching people how to make money with making AI content. And I could literally give you dozens and dozens and dozens of examples of guys and girls making AI content. And the funniest thing is, I know some guys that have made female avatars just like this one, and I also have female clients that make male avatars. And so you can literally be anyone that you want to be online and make money with this strategy. We are moving into the new age of content creation, where if you don't want to show your face, you don't ever want to film yourself, you can literally create content of anything online and monetize through the audience that it builds. So let's break down the math. Let's say you want to get to your first 3,000 a month. I know you probably want to get to 10,000 a month. That's what everyone says. Let's just start conservative here. 3,000 a month, 100 a day, just to quit your job or at least cover your bills. With the traditional dropshipping route, let's say that you profit an average $10 to $15 on a sale. Well, if you want to get to $3,000, you got to make 200 to 300 sales minimum. You're going to have to spend $1,500 to $3,000 on ads. And also, don't forget to factor in the fact that you will have returns and refunds. About 10% of your buyers will. This is industry standard. So 20 to 30 people will refund. And that also means that you're going to have a lot of customer service tickets, over 50 of them coming in. With the digital dropshipping route, you're selling a much more premium product priced at $300, which means that if you get 50% commission on that product, you profit $150, which means that you only have to make 20 sales. Now, do you have to deal with any shipping returns? No, it's digital product. And the thing about digital products is they have a no refund policy in order to fight against piracy, because people can just buy your product, download all the information, ask for a refund, and then sell it online at a discount. They don't allow that. So most digital products have a no refund policy, so you never have to worry about refunds. So you tell me, would you rather sell 200 products of a random impulse buy product to barely get by with $1,500 in profit? Or would you rather make 10 sales, 20 sales with massive profit margins and never have to worry about any of the headache of fulfilling on the product after the fact? This new strategy of digital dropshipping is what I call AI product arbitrage, because you're arbitraging products with AI. Arbitrage sounds complicated. It's just a fancy term for saying leveraging stuff that you don't actually own, okay? So Uber arbitrages cars because they don't actually own any cars, yet there's millions of drivers on the app that provide transportation services. Airbnb arbitrages millions of homes without owning any property because they arbitrage homeowners that list their products on their platform so that people can rent those homes for short-term rentals. The reason why this works so well is because AI has removed all the traditional barriers. AI finds you your product and then builds a website in seconds. AI will make you the content that used to take you hours or weeks to produce. And finding winning products that used to take months of testing can literally now be done instantly, because when you go to platforms like Allen.store, you'll see the best-selling digital products that are already proven. And know if you're thinking, this sounds way too good to be true, Richard, what's the catch? I'll tell you, everything has a catch. And here's the catch for this. While digital dropshipping is infinitely easier than traditional dropshipping, you still need the right system, because without what I'm about to share with you, it's never going to work. You need to know what are the best digital products that actually convert. Then you have to make viral content that actually gets views. And then you have to optimize that content and the website for conversions so that you can scale this product to make sales consistently. And just like traditional dropshipping, there are people who succeed who have the proven pathway and system who don't try to figure it all themselves. People followed a consistent system, just like Sean, a full-time nurse who was working 60 hours a week.
I've already made over 105K, and that's just in about 4 months.
He had the right system. He made $105,000 in the last 4 months, and then he quit his job at the hospital. Or Priscilla, a mom, stay at home with 2 kids, needed to find a way to be able to make income without going back to her traditional 9 to 5 after having her family.
Last month, which was my second month, I made like 20,400 something. I'm making 30K this month. I could honestly cry right now talking to you because it really changed my life.
Well, She did over $21,000 her second month because she had the right strategy. These are not outliers. This is what happens when you figure out the right system. You sell premium digital products with 90% profit margins instead of physical products with 10% margins. So listen, you got two choices right now. You can keep doing traditional dropshipping, you can keep burning money in ads, deal with suppliers fighting for 10% margins, hoping that one of your products finally pops off, or you can adapt to digital dropshipping, otherwise known as AI product arbitrage. There's no ads, there's no inventory, there's huge margins in proven products that already exist. And you don't even have to worry about your own product because you're selling products that already exist. If you're ready to make a switch, I've put together a complete masterclass on YouTube. You don't even have to leave YouTube. I put together a complete masterclass right here that shows you exactly how to build a digital dropshipping business to scale to 3,000, 5,000, and even upwards of 100,000 a month. The question I have for you, the world has completely changed. Traditional dropshipping is dying. The only question is, are you willing to evolve with it or get left behind? So tap right here and I'll see you on the masterclass training on the other side.